Welcome to another chart analysis video brought to you by freechartvideos.com. This is going to be pretty quick because, it wasn't that much of tremendous import going on today in the S&P 500, but we're going to look at it anyway. And freechartvideos.com, where we use time-honored techniques to understand modern markets. This video is for educational purposes only, and it is not intended to be any form of investment advice. I can draw lines on charts, but you have to draw your own conclusions from your own due diligence and make investment decisions that are suitable for your financial situation. I'm not a licensed professional. I'm just a guy that draws lines on charts. Let's look at the S&P. Here's the channel that we've established as being quite dependable. We've also got these little sub-channels in it that tend to create a path to tag the top, then a sideways consolidation, then another path to tag the top, and then tag the bottom. And now we're thinking we're going sideways for a bit and hopefully setting up for another tag at the top. Let's look at just this area right here. Looking at a 15-minute chart and about the last 2 weeks of trading, you can see this is the last time we hit this upper boundary on that ascending channel, and we hit resistance right at about 11, about 1185-ish. Hit resistance there again, came back kind of hard, tagged the bottom of the channel, came back, overcame 1185, got slammed back, little sideways action, opened up strong up to 1194, came back, went back through 1185, and now it looks like we may have, it looks like we found 1185 again. And what I'm looking at through this whole thing, forget that little narrative, you could see that just by looking at it, but there seems to be that 1185 keeps kind of coming back as an area of technical significance. Resistance here, opened up strong, came back a little bit, then broke it, came back through it, opened at it, up, tried to hold a couple times, broke, then came over it today, closed just barely over it today. Now, if we look at the, let's say a 3-minute chart, let me show you something that I'm just drawing some pretty simple lines, trying to get a feel for what these markets are wanting to do, trying to get a feel for where resistance and support might be, even in a 3-minute time frame. So when I see this move over this line right here, that tells me the market is pretty strong. Now, will it head on up to 1197 and try to test this light green line again? That's kind of what I'm expecting, to be honest with you. As we look at the 15-minute chart and we see how we've hugged this green line, we keep testing it, falling back, getting over it, falling back. I'm thinking we're going to make another go at it, but what's going to happen in that next attempt is we're going to get over this 1185 line, and I think we're going to leave it behind. Again, when you look at the 4-hour chart, we've got this inverse head and shoulders, and we've got the projected target from that as being somewhere between 1240 and 1250. Let's call it 1245. And so we've got 60 more points to go before we get there. I think it's going to get there. This is looking really good. Let me tell you one thing to watch out for, though, and that is expected resistance when we get up to those April highs again around 1220. If there's a place where we're going to run into some tough sledding, I suspect it will be there. And by the way, keep your eyes on the Dow, because the Dow is currently setting up for a retest of those same highs. So the Dow's a bit ahead of the S&P, but all the markets right now are looking strong. So good trading to you. Hope you get something out of them this week. And if I can be of any assistance to you in that, check out freechartvideos.com. By the way, just want to let you know, I don't go on sentiment. I go on the charts. There's a lot of bearish sentiment right now. That's a good thing because the charts trump sentiment. So have fun.